Hello and welcome to another episode of our scripture reading here with the TheDriveWay.Ministry. Today we're on episode 13, chapter 16 through 20 of Exodus. So a quick little update. It's been a while since I've actually done a recording. Last episode, been about probably 2, almost 3 weeks now since I've done a video. Mainly because we've had a lot of rain on and off, and I'm doing a lot of work around here and around our property and just trying to get things done, which is a blessing. I'm able to get some of these done long beforehand. Like I said, by the time you get this one, it'll probably be the second Monday of July. So I tend to try to record these weeks in advance. That way they go up once a week. But anyway, if you like what you see, what we hear, and hear what we do here with the Driveway Ministry, sorry, my eye is itchy today. Please give us a like, a follow, a subscribe, and leave a comment. Share with friends, family. We're really trying to help make this channel grow so we can really spread the word of the Father to everyone and anyone that really just needs to hear it. These videos are unedited or unfiltered. So, again, if you like what you see, what you hear, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go ahead and start reading. Exodus chapter 16. And they took their journey from Elam, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came into the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elam and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month, after their departing out of the land of Egypt. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, Would to God we had died by the hands of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For you have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that it may prove them, whether they will walk in my law or no. And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel, And at evening then you shall know that the Lord hath brought you out from the land of Egypt. And in the morning then you shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heard your murmuring against the Lord. And what are we, that you murmur against us? And Moses said, This shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full. For that the Lord hears your murmuring, which you murmur against him. What are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses spoke unto Aaron, Say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, Come near before the Lord, for he has heard your murmuring. And it came to pass, as Aaron spoke unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, At evening you shall eat flesh, and in the morning you shall be filled with bread. And you shall know that I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass that at evening the quails came up and covered the camp. In the morning the dew lay round about the host. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, It is manna, for they knew not what it was. And Moses said unto them, This is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat. Now there's a lot of speculation on what manna is. Some people think it's food, was actually food, bread, that you actually ate to feed the flesh. Then some people believe it was the Word of God that fed them spiritually. I'm going to go kind of out on a limb and go with the people that say it was bread to feed the flesh and to fill the tongue. So, I mean, I could be wrong. Who knows? But that's how I'm reading it with this. So, it's up to you to agree or disagree. This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather of every man according to his eating, an omer for every man according to the number of your persons. Take you every man for them which are in his tent. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered some more and some less. And when they did met it with an omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. And Moses said, Let no man leave of it till the morning. Notwithstanding they hearkened not unto Moses. But some of them left of it until the morning, and it bred worms, and stank. And Moses was wroth with them. And they gathered in every morning, every man according to his eating. And when the sun waxed hot, it melted. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today, and see that you will cease. And that which remains over lay up for you to be kept until morning. Peanut butter. And they laid it up till the morning, as Moses bade. And it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. And Moses said, Eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today you shall not find it in the field. 6 days you shall gather, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people the 7th day for to gather, and they found none. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long refuse you to keep my commandments and my laws? See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath, therefore he gives you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide you every man in his place, let no man go out of his place on the 7th day. So the people rested on the 7th day, and the house of Israel called the day, the name thereof manna. And it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafer, made with honey. That actually sounds pretty good. And Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commands. Fill an omer of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I have fed you in the wilderness, when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a pot, and put an omer full of manna therein, and lay up before the Lord, to be kept for your generations. And the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years, until they came to a land inhabited. They did eat manna until they came unto the border of the land of Canaan. Now an omer is the 10th part of an ephah. So, interesting fact. So, they did actually find the Ark of the Covenant that we get later on here in the Old Testament. I think it's the next book or so. And what's interesting is they did find 3 things in it. They found Aaron's staff. They found the tablets with the 10 Commandments. And they found a mystery, I forget how they described it, black blob goo or something, that they believed to be the manna that was laid in it. Interesting fact, you know? Quite interesting how things that the Lord puts aside are still being found and realized today, and some things we still can't explain. You know, just like the, what was it? Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, you find balls of sulfur all over the site where Sodom and Gomorrah once stood. There's I think Nineveh It was Nineveh, which we get later hear about in the New Testament and some of the Old Testament. People didn't believe Nineveh was real until many, many, many years later, obviously. Archaeologists actually found Nineveh. So, kind of interesting. The more people try to disprove the Bible, the more they wind up finding that things in it that we're told about are real. And we found the ark, Noah's Ark, right where the Bible said it rested. So, Alright, so we're on chapter 17. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin, after their journey according to the commandments of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim. And there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses, said, Give us water that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why chide you with me? Wherefore do you tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted for water. And the people murmured against Moses, and said, Wherefore is this that you have brought us up out of Egypt to kill us, and our children and our cattle with thirst? Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, What shall I do unto these people? They be almost ready to stone me. The Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with you of the elders of Israel and your rod, wherewith you smote the river, take in your hand, and go. Behold, I will stand before you there upon the rock in Horeb, and you shall smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of this place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is this the Lord among us or not? So we were talking about things in the Bible being found. This rock exists still today, on where it actually says in Horeb. There's a rock that is split in two, and it's in the location that we just read, and it fits all the description that is mentioned just here, and the fact that it looks like water did, well, from what they found and what they studied, actually flowed through there, and there's no water anywhere near this site, but near where this rock was. And we have all these signs and evidence that water flowed there. Alright, so back where we were, verse 8. Then came Amalek, and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Moses said unto Joshua, Choose us out of men, and go out fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in my hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed, and when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him. And he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. The Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar, and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. And he said, Because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. When Jethro the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her two sons, of which the name of the one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land, and the name of the other was Eleazar. For the God of my father said, He was my help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his son and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. He said unto Moses, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am come unto you, and your wife and her two sons with her. Moses went out to meet his father-in-law and did obstinance, and kissed him, and they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of the Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the land of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the things wherein they dealt proudly he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifice for God. And Aaron came and the elders of Israel to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. And it came to pass on the morrow, that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning until the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that you do to the people? Why sit you yourself alone, and all the people stand by you from morning unto evening? Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another. And I do make them know the status of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto them, The thing that you do is not good. You will surely wear away both you and this people that is with you, for this thing is too heavy for you. You are not able to perform it yourself alone. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give you counsel, and God shall be with you, but be you for the people do God word, that you may bring the cause unto God. And you shall teach them ordinance and laws, and shall show them the way wherein they must walk in the work that they must do. Moreover, you shall provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God. These gnats. Men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, and rulers of 50, and rulers of 10. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto you, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for yourself, and they shall bear the burden with you. If you shall do this thing, and God command you so, then you shall be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. Moses chose able men out of all Israel, and made them head over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard cause they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way unto his own land. In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they unto the wilderness of Sinai. For they were depart from Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord came unto him out of the mountain, saying, This shall you say to the house of Jacob, and to tell the children of Israel. You have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and now I bear you an eagle's wing, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And you shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and an holy nation. These are the words which you shall speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their face all these words which the Lord commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord hath spoken we will do. And Moses returned the word of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto you in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with you, and believe you forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. These gnats. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto the people, and sanctify them today, and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes, and be ready against the third day. For the third day the Lord will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai. And ye shall set bounds unto the people round about, saying, Take heed to yourself that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the borders of it. Wheresoever touch the mount shall be surely put to death. There shall not a hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be beast or man. He shall not live. When the trumpet sounds long, they shall come up to the mountain. And Moses went down from the mount unto the people, and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. And he said unto the people, Be ready against the third day, and come not at your wives. So interesting enough, Mount Sinai is actually a real place. Again, when we're talking about places we found that are mentioned in the Bible. And it's actually fenced off. And they believe, what country is it? I want to say Syria. I could be wrong. You can fact check me on that, where Mount Sinai is located. But they have strong belief that this is truly Mount Sinai, because when the Father comes down onto Mount Sinai, he comes down in a form of fire. And the whole top of this mountain is burned to this day. And they've all agreed, like, there's no way this could happen. It's unnatural, unnaturally burned, and it's the only mountain in the entire mountain range that has this burning on the top of it. So, and then you go down to the bottom of the mount, which we will get here, not today, but it's coming up very soon. Where we get the making of the golden calf. Now, what's interesting is this, is around the bottom of Mount Sinai, they have found multiple drawings and images of cows that are still there. And they blocked it off, fenced it off, because they don't want people going and disturbing it. It's actually protected under military. Again, I forget what country it's in. I want to say it's Syria. Could be Lebanon. But I feel like it's Syria. Again, it could be wrong. You can fact check me on that. But anyway, let's get back to it. We're almost to the final chapter in today's read. So, verse 16, still in chapter 19. And it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunders and lightnings and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceeding loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. And Moses brought forth the people out of the camp to meet with God. And they stood at the nether part of the mount. And Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire. And the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long and waxed louder and louder, Moses spoke, and God answered him by a voice. And the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mount, and the Lord called Moses up. The Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on top of the mount, and the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down, charge the people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. And let the priests also which come near to the Lord sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. And Moses said unto the Lord, The people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for you charged us, saying, Set bounds about the mount and sanctify it. And the Lord said unto him, Away, get you down, and you shall come up, you and Aaron with you, but let not the priests and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth unto them. So Moses went down unto the people and spoke unto them. And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make unto you any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. We see this gets broken real quick. We have Nineveh that worships Dagon. You have eventually other countries or tribes that worship things beneath, like Molech, Baal, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's goodness. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord, your God, am a jealous God, visiting iniquities of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless, that takes his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath, the Lord your God. In it you shall not do any work, you nor your son, nor your daughters, your manservants, nor your maidservants, nor your cattle, nor the stranger that is within the gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Hallowed it, pretty much holy. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God gives you. You shall not kill, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is your neighbor's. And all the people saw the thundering and the lightning and the noise of the trumpet and the mount smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood far off. And they said unto Moses, Speak you with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that you sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, This you shall say unto the children of Israel, You have seen that I have talked with you, and from heaven you shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall you make unto your gods of gold. An altar of earth you shall make unto me, and shall sacrifice thereon your burnt offering, and your peace offerings, your sheep and your oxen, all places where I record my name. I will come unto you, and I will bless you. If you will make me an altar of stone, you shall not build it of hewn stone, for if you lift up your tools upon it, you have polluted it. Neither shall you go up by steps unto my altar, that your nakedness be not discovered therein. Oh, that's our reading for today. Next time we'll pick up at chapter 21. If you like what, I hope you enjoy these readings as much as I do actually enjoy doing them. I'm almost done my third personal reading. In a way, this is going into my fourth personal reading. And, it's good to share the Father's words. It's good to share our opinions and our facts, If you have any interesting fun facts, leave them in the comments below. Let's start a discussion there. Maybe we'll do, like I've been talking about, maybe we'll do a discussion for you where I bring up these discussions or these topics, and see what happens of it. But until then, if you like what you see and what you hear with what we're doing here with the Driveway Ministry, give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends, your family, someone that you think just needs to hear the word. Just need to hear the gospel, and maybe learn a little bit more too, with these readings, besides just hearing me read and mispronounce names horribly. So, until then, wherever you are, day or night, I hope you have a blessed day. Goodbye.